What up everyone, my name is Kevin Nguyen. I'm the 2018 Wahl Online Barber Battle winner. A couple things I want to go over with everyone, okay? The Wahl Online Barber Battle 2019, the contest runs from June 1st to July 31st. Information is on wahlbarberbattle.com. We're doing 3 cuts this year. One is a modern mullet, second is the Cesar haircut, third is a mid-low drop fade. Be prepared for all those haircuts, okay? $75 to enter. Okay, not that much, it's an investment in us. Grand prize is 1-year membership on WHEAT team, the Wahl Education team. The best team ever, right? Second place is a spot on our select barber team. Okay, we're gonna send you free clippers out there, try it out, and give us reviews. Also, an 18-minute max time, okay? We want to see you guys do the haircuts all the way through the 18 minutes. You can fast forward if you want as well. Find good models, okay? The models matter a lot because you don't want anybody with receiving hairline when you're doing these kind of haircuts. Impress us. Showcase your flair, your personality. I want to see charismatic. How well do you talk? Be original, be yourself. Also, have your release forms ready for your model, okay? Be prepared for this. So now some rules and regulation. Check your state eligibility because some states do not allow this. Your entire haircut must be filmed on camera. We encourage you to find a videographer and speed through the process of the haircut. No straight razor, no shears, and no color enhancements. Okay, none of that. No music as well. I know how bad you want the music, no music. Also, no logos on shirt, no logos on other clippers. Everything has to be Wahl. If you're using products, make sure that it's blocked off. We don't want to see any brands. Just say that you're using pomade or texture powder, hairspray. Keep your background clean. I don't want to see other barbers running around the shop. I don't want to see no bad little kids running around the shop, okay? Clear background, just you and the model. So without further ado, let's check out these haircuts I'm about to do. First cut today will be the modern mullet. I will do a scalp analysis to see how his hair texture is and see how long he wants it back to the top. Spraying some water to get the full length of the hair on the sides. Now I can see a clear canvas. First choice of tools will be the 5-star detailers with a TY blade. Gotta disinfect the trimmer first. Shows that I'm sanitized, right? Brush it off. Now I may begin. So my model wants a light skin taper on the side, pushing back a little bit, more like a burst. I will use my guideline right there. Not too high, not too low. Switching off the Wahl 100-year anniversary seniors. With the lever closed, I'm gonna get rid of my initial guideline. Flicking it out little by little. I don't want to raise this line too high. Open the lever halfway. Now, finally, all the way open. As you can see, I'm leaving this darker area for the lineup because he wants it kind of arched, so that's what I'm gonna do for him. Getting my 1 attachment guide comb, premium with a metal back. Lever close, raising the previous line a little higher so it can transition to the top hair a little better. Opening all the way now. Going back to my detail work to lighten up all the dark areas. As I'm fading higher, I'll put a bigger attachment guide comb on, which is gonna be my 1.5. Lever open. Now for the beard, I will be blending it in with a reverse blend. So just like how I was fading upwards right here, I will be using a mirror effect, fading downwards. Close, halfway, now all the way. If I do want to go lower, I will put on a one attachment guide comb, open, and just hit the corners of the beard because it's such a small area on the sideburns. Going back to my detailers, I will be sharpening up the edges with a corner of the blade. Making his guideline for the beard as well, give him a nice, well-shaped beard. Marking the same guideline with the 5-star detailers. Remember, not too high. It is always safer to start lower. Now, if I still see lines like this back and forth, I want to go over with my half guard. Now for the fun part, the back. Applying some water just to see the full length of the hair right there. And I want to create movement and texture with it. So I'm going to be switching to my big mags, detachables, with my all-in-one blade. Breaking up different sections of the hair. I will first focus on the left side and then work my way over. So I will grab the top of the mullet, the back crown area, and I will open my all-in-one blade all the way. And just create texture throughout the end. I'll be getting some of my guidelines from the first section all the way through to connect to the other side. Now you can see much more movement throughout the back mullet part. Creating that texture with the all-in-one blade, that's what creates the texture or the movement. Because other than that, if it's just flat, it's gonna look straight blunt. And we don't want that. We wanna create texture and movement throughout the whole haircut. I like the length of the front, so I'm gonna leave the front area. Now I'm just gonna style it with a little dry pomade. I'm grabbing different sections of the hair to style because I don't want too much weight in one area. Here's a finished look of the modern mullet with my own creativity to it. And also that skin taper on the side, kind of bursting outwards. Here's a little quick spin for you. For my second model today, it will be a Cesar cut, leaving some weight on the side and leaving the top a little longer. Natural look. Let me show you how I executed today. Using my Wahl 5-star Legends with a 2 attachment guide comb closed, I will clear the canvas and bring down the weight of the sides so I can have a clearer look of the scalp. I will leave a little line right here, a little weight at the parietal ridge area because that's going to be my clipper over comb movement to transition to the top. Going in different directions with the clipper gives it more of a solid cut instead of just going in one direction because hair grows all in different directions. Now, for my clipper over comb technique, I will still be using my attachment guide comb number 2 with the clipper over comb. So what that does for me is it still leaves weight, the weight that I want on the side instead of cutting too short. Cutting with the grain to cut less hair. And now I'll open up the lever all the way. Cool thing about the 5-star Legends is the The lever opens a little past the half, so it'll make it fade more seamless. As you see, I'll be doing the scooping motion to scoop out the hair on top, so that way I don't dig in too much to the parietal ridge. Now to make the fade a little nicer, I'll put in my 1 attachment guide comb, lever close all the way, and perform a 1 fade on them. Switching to the lever open now, when it extends a little more, I can skip my guards or my attachment guide combs and flick all the way out. Taking a step back, looking at the angle of the hair and different angle of the shade. Now I'll work my detail on what I need to perfect, which is this line right here. Lever it open, 1 attachment guide comb, use the corners and flick out. If I don't see progress with my 1 attachment guide comb, I will move on up to my 1.5. Now I will use my mag trimmers, detachable blade, for the outline and the precision lineup. Look at that. Now the back, we'll line it up and then I will taper it out so that way it will grow back more natural. Switching back to my 5-star legends, I will start blending out the back area. Opening it halfway, raising up the line about 2 centimeters. To get rid of that initial guideline. And once I have a solid line with no previous lines on the bottom, that's when I'll work on fading out the next line. And now for a smoother transition, my half attachment guide comb, lever halfway open. Now, for the top area, I will grab a new pair of the big mags, section off the back crown area first, and I will be cutting this dry. Grabbing the first right side, leaving the lever closed, I will point cut to create texture throughout this hair. Use it as my traveling guide, I will switch over to the middle side and chase my guideline from the right side to the middle. I will use those guidelines as my traveling guidelines, working my way up to the fringe. Now I'll brush the hair forward and see how the fringe lays. And I want it shorter, so I'll hold the comb onto the front forehead and point cut at an angle with the corners. Applying some texture powder on top of the hair to create a similar hold, a light hold with a dry, natural look. The final look for the Cesar haircut. So our third and final cut for today is the mid or low drop fade. Clippers I will be using is a Magic Clip cordless, black and gold edition. So starting, 1.5 attachment guide comb, knocking off that bulk to clear my canvas. Notice how I'm doing kind of a mid up here and then dropping it down low to the nape area. Since it's going to be a drop, it's going to be below the occipital bone. If you go above it, it's going to turn into a mid. Switching to my 2 attachment guide comb. Close, I will knock off the rest of the bulk on the side to the back. Use my clipper over comb technique to get rid of the bulk from the mid-parietal ridge to the top. Now, marking my guideline with the Wahl mag trimmers very low at an arch around the ear, then dropping to the back. Should be at least ½ an inch. Now, to get rid of that guideline, I will go back to my Wahl cordless magic clips and I'll open the lever all the way and create ½ an inch above the initial guideline. So that's going to be my guideline telling me I won't go too high. As I'm hitting this tight corner, I'm only applying my corner blades around the ear. If I use my full blade and I mess up, that's going to create a higher line. So try to avoid that. After I have that guideline, I will use my clipper close all the way to get rid of that initial trimmer line. Remember, you want to work in small increments because if you fade too high, it's not going to be a drop fade anymore. So it was 3 increments. Close, halfway, then all the way was my steps to fade out that line. Applying my 1 guard now, or attachment guide comb. Lever close. I will try to make this line disappear with just this guard. And if that doesn't work, I will jump to my half guard. Now using lever open to fade away that 1 line to a 1.5. Now I see that the line has not disappeared all the way with the 1 attachment guide comb. So I will go lower to the half attachment guide comb, also known as the guard. Lever halfway open. Now for the sideburn area, I would do a mirror effect of the fade, reversing it downwards. Next trimmer is the Wahl retro T-cuts. I'll be outlining the sideburns to the beard and also the lineup to give a nice, precise line. For the grand finale, I will use the 5-star shaver finale, lithium ion, for the super close skin shave. The final cut, low, drop fade, all the way around. Now remember, for the 2019 Online Barber Battle, we want the best of the best. If you're a licensed Cosmos or licensed barber, we want you on our team. So make sure you bring it and give it your all. See y'all later.